Hello everyone and welcome to the channel, it's UpMaxM again, and we've got a new hero in the game. His name is Preycis, the Dune Viper, or Preycis, the Dune Viper, I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. And he's a new army hero, and I actually recorded this video already a few hours ago, but somehow it didn't save, so I'll be going over what he does, what his skill does, how you can get him, for how much gems on average. I will no longer be breaking it down like all the way to the math. I'll maybe make another video about that in general for all the new heroes, but I don't want to make it 15 minutes again like I did the first time, so I'll try to be a bit quicker. So first things first, as I said, he's an army hero and he actually looks pretty decent, but not that broken. Not as broken as Selena was, for example, or if you had got her to level 7, as a massive whale. And yeah, so on neither so OP as Optimus. So he seems to be like decent. And of course, if you don't have, for instance, if you're a lower spender and you might want to save that $9 on ban, or if you can't get Amalia for $100 because that's a lot of money, then this guy can be pretty good for you. And yeah, so let's go, without further ado, let's go for it. So the exclusive skill on default, it basically increases the attack of all your units by 15 to 32.5%. I already recruited him before in the previous video, so he's already upgraded to level 62 stars, because that's what I usually upgrade my heroes to compare them later and stuff. So now it's 18.9%. However, it says attack, but it's not actually attack of the army units, it's like damage. It's the usual separate hero multiplier. So, basically, if you don't have another attack increasing hero with like this, who increases with their exclusive skill, it's gonna be 19% on 2 stars and 32 on 5 stars of total damage done, like the final one. So for instance, it would be saying like if you had 500% attack, it would be like plus 200% attack to your army units as a passive stat, if you know what I mean. That's the first part. The second part is that the first two rows of your units have a chance to fire missiles, sort of like Katyusha or like Bellevue. They actually, but there's only 3 of them, so it's more like Bellevue actually. But the proc chance is more like Katyusha. However, since it's only 2 rows, only 6 units, so you do get less procs than Katyusha, because it's only the back row does not get this proc. However, this proc targets the enemy back row, so that's actually the main purpose of this hero, is to counter Selena, I guess, and counter the air with like Aya, Selena, massive frontline shields, massive frontline HP, and the back rows doing damage to you. So these procs reduce, the amount of enemy units alive in the back row. It works on World Boss, so I'm guessing it's gonna work on even when you kill the whole back row, it's just gonna be going from the back forward instead of being completely random. So yeah, and I don't remember now what I wanted to show you. Oh yeah, because it only works on the front 2 rows, that means that you want to use it with assault formation, of course, not the fortified, obviously, for obvious reasons. And you sort of want to pair him up with, I believe you want to pair him up with Amalia, or like another attacking hero, except that you'll probably have Katyusha higher, so you are probably better off using Katyusha if you have only 2 heroes, I guess. But we are gonna see in the future how that turns out. Or you can use him with Katyusha, because he will still give her some damage increase to help her procs while he does his own procs. But that's actually, I think, one of the reasons why he's not gonna be so broken. Like, the damage is pretty nice, I'm gonna talk about it a bit more, but yeah, it's like not gonna be super overpowered, if you know what I mean, because basically Katyusha on 5 stars, right? She does 5 times 75% or something like that, 5 times 70%, so it's like 350% total damage. This guy does like 450% total damage, you know what I mean, like of a single shot on 5 stars. Okay, let's be 420, but whatever. But he only procs from the front 2 rows. So it's not gonna be as much damage, but there is the passive increase, so of course. But yeah, I think if you are gonna see, if you do the math in the future, we are gonna see that when you're attacking, he's actually gonna be maybe even better than Katyusha or similar to her. It's gonna depend if the proc rate also increases or not on his exclusive, but I do not believe it does. I did try it on my second account. I just sent him to the boss. I sent him on the boss on this account, and basically ended up with like 20% more damage. Yeah, 20% more damage than with a 3-star, 3-star Bradley with level 4, so like plus 10% damage, and some, more march size and stuff. But it was like I intentionally sent just the tanks, so just to see like the damage of the heroes, without like especially explosions and stuff like that. And if we watch this replay, we'd actually see that on the first round I got 3 procs, on the second one I got 0, then I got 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, I think. So basically it looks like you have around 30% proc rate. I would have said that it's between 25 and 30 maybe, but because it's only from the 6 units, you end up with like 1 to 2 procs on average, or around 2 procs average, maybe a little bit less per round. The hero, has the usual 3. I'm gonna finish this thought. Around 2 procs per round. I actually saw on Discord that people are saying that it seems to be 33 at least, even maybe more. So yeah, that would be like 2 procs per round on average. It's the usual 3 ways to get this hero. That is the $20 pack, of course, which I would not suggest you buy. And then there is the time limited purple thing. It looks like this on the old servers. It looks a bit differently on the new servers. If I log back, I would have shown you on the new servers, whatever. And basically on this thing, it is not possible to properly calculate how much gems it costs on average, okay? Because while here you've got 28% to get 1 shard, you've got 2% to get 10 shards, so basically like 48%, you get 0.48, on average, sort of. But this 28% chance is actually to get 1 to 5 shards. If you look at my resource thingy that I made here, you're gonna see that it's like gonna be the 6,250. If you only got 1 shard, then it's on average 6,250 gems. But you usually get more than 1 shard on the 28%. So, it's more likely gonna be around 3,000, or, probably something like that. But we cannot actually say because we don't know. We don't get drop rates for the 1 to 5 if it's always like, if it's the same chance to get each of them. And then you have the normal one, the mysterious treasure, the thing that most people are gonna do. The mysterious treasure, this event, where you can get lucky when you just do the draw 10 usually, and basically have an 8.28% chance to get a shard, and some other chances to get some other things. And every 30 you get a guaranteed one. So basically you actually don't get 8.28, but you get like 11.5 percent of a shard per each draw, which means that you get like over 1 shard per 10 draws. And here again you can see that averages out on 2,842 gems on average to unlock this hero. It actually cost me 4,000 on this hero, and I think something similar on the other one. On this account, and something similar on the other one. I am going to relog. Okay, I'm relog back, and on the newer servers it looks like this. So yeah, whatever. But it's the same thing. I actually did try it in the previous times, in the previous videos from the previous months. I show it on video that you get more. You can get even 5 shards from the 28% chance. So anyway. And the treasury, you know how the treasury works, right? Everyone, I guess, knows it by now. And you can see, it cost me actually the average thing. It cost me 2.91k here. And yeah, like 4k on the other. So here, you just do the draw and you get random emblems. I'm just gonna do 1 draw to show you, of course, you know it, right? You get these 3 things, and if it's the same one, you get a part of the gem bonus here, the gem jackpot. It's like here you can see the log of the people who won them, but I haven't won anything here for months now, so whatever. Anyway, there is the hero upgrade thing as well, but yeah, you know, if you upgrade him, you get stuff back, you get free stuff. But yeah, let's get back to him. And one more thing which is sort of important with this guy is the exclusive skill. So it has got hidden effects as well, as usual, as in the last few heroes. The level 3 one is pretty good, sort of like on the previous heroes, you know, HP of all units increased by 25%, those that are under his command. Level 5 is 3% damage increase for all units, so he does not have to be there, and which is pretty nice, you know, 3% damage increase is nice. And level 7 is, when he is in there, it's plus 30% attack to army units, which I find really weird, okay, because the last few heroes actually increased damage of units, not attack, and this thing will be like 5 to 10 times weaker. So there is two possible explanations for this. So either they decided that, okay, these level 7 things were too overpowered, and they decided to tone it down and make it more like a bonus instead of milking the whales for $2,000 every single month on every single new hero. Or it is possibly just a bad translation. We are going to find out in the next few days once some whale does buy the exclusive. That is just about, you know, a wrong translation, and it actually is 30% damage increase, which would actually probably, it's quite likely. But yeah, we are gonna see about that. Other than that, yeah, the level 5 is sort of nice, but it's still like $200, okay? It's a bit under $200, probably. I could make some table for you tomorrow, I guess, about that. I am super tired already. I have not slept still, so that could re-record this video, and it took me forever. Anyway. But yeah, I don't believe this is worth $200. Okay, 3% damage increase to all your units is nice, but let's be real, right? It's not, you know, it's not that big. You know what I mean. It's not. You can get that from like decorations for much less, unless you are a whale who spends on everything. But then you probably are not watching my video, right? One more thing to keep in mind though is that the bonus and his damage and stuff is gonna get increased by this though. Like, so if you do get him to level 5, it's gonna probably, you know, it's gonna be at least 15% increase, probably more likely like 18 or 21 actually, something like that. If we look at like the previous, you know, skills. So that is actually gonna mean that his 5-star, you know, his 5-star thing is not gonna be 32%, but more likely like 40, maybe over 40. So yeah, it's not gonna be as much as Ben, but the extra damage and stuff, so it's actually gonna be pretty interesting. I think this guy's pretty much gonna be a replacement for Ben for those who have not bought Ben yet, maybe. Or, you know, like, you know what I mean, like, it's gonna be for those people who don't have an Amalia, then it's gonna be, you know, an interesting replacement either for the Amalia or for the Katyusha, because basically I think if you're gonna have Katyusha without a damage increase from any other hero, then this guy might actually be stronger. But yeah, we are going to have to see. I think he's gonna be stronger on attack also than on defense, because as we said, the procs come only from the first 2 rows. So if your front row is gonna be dead when you're defending, or, you know, reduced down, it's not gonna be doing you much good. While if it's attacking, then, you know, like with the proc rate, which seems to be so high, you are very likely to just kill, you know, the opponent's, like one opponent's stack, for instance, instantly by getting lucky, right? You just proc on your first shot, and you're gonna kill the opponent so hard. So I'm gonna do one last thing, and that is I'm gonna actually sort of try that, right? We are gonna sort of try this. We are gonna change to my army, you know, thingy, and we are just gonna send him on level 20 thing. He might lose, but I mean, he's probably not gonna lose, but I'm not sending him with, you know, like proper, you know, proper march size or proper hero skills. So we are just gonna look at like how much you know, what he's doing there. Okay, he actually wiped them out. So yeah. But, oh right, because I have HFR 10, not HFR 9, so I'm shooting before any of them. But now you're gonna see, right? You're gonna see the damage this thing does. I could also try it in Dimensional Mine, I guess. But yeah, you just saw. So that was some pretty strong damage, right? Compared to normal shots. And that's a 2-star guy. If it's 5-star, it's gonna be, you know, like so much more damage. And yeah, I think he's gonna be pretty good. But not game breaking. He's not gonna be, you know, like for instance, like Akatora. Akatora is a completely game-breaking hero, but here you could see that I got 3 procs in the first round, and basically he almost wiped these things out on his own. And I don't really have, you know, I guess I could check one more thing if the Warzone exercise is actually the one with this. If it's okay, yes, it does actually let us choose. No, it doesn't. So yeah, it isn't the one where I can choose my heroes. So, but I guess we could just find someone here, just for the lols and to see. I didn't want this video to be long, but it is again. Okay, whatever. Because I started doing more things on it than I was before. You know, let's just do that. He passively increased the damage, the attack, you know, damage of all the units at the start of the fight, and now he's doing the procs. So let's just see how much damage it does against the ship. Yeah, so that just killed 1.5 stacks. And yeah, now it's gonna kill another 1.5 stacks. So yeah, I think this is gonna be pretty. Yeah, this proc rate is pretty insane. So yeah, as you can see, okay, another one. So yeah, basically just wiped out. Of course, this guy is way weaker than me, and he doesn't have the same attack speed and everything, right? But still, though, this is pretty sick. The proc rate is pretty sick, and we are gonna see in the future how exactly sick it is. And yeah, this video is getting much longer than anticipated, again, as usual. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and please like and subscribe, and please share my videos with your friends and family and, you know, whatever, like, not their family, but you know what I mean. Just share it with your alliance. Try to get them to subscribe as well, because I still need those subscribers. And until next time, have a wonderful day.